Every step, simply put, fully explained. What's going on, guys? How are ya, meatballs? This is your Black Ops 6 Zombies Liberty Falls Elite Easter Egg Guide. 100% correct, unlike almost every other guide on YouTube, because the goal with my guides is always to get it right, not finished. And yes, the guide properly and clearly explains the projector-like color step, making sense out of everything you'll do, not only for that step, but the entirety of the Easter egg. As always, some useful tips will be sprinkled in as well. Now, if this video helps you out, help me pump up these numbers with a like and a sub if you're an Elite COD Zombies fan looking to join the Meatball Army. Just want to say really quick, stay tuned to the channel for the rest of my Elite guides for literally every single Easter egg in BO6 Zombies, main, side, wonder weapon, whatever the heck it is, and even join the Discord to not only team up with others, but for the free cheat sheets I'll be making as well. Let's go. Note, with repetitions, you'll learn that some steps can be completed in tandem with other steps, all while opening up the map for the very first time. But for the purposes of clear explanations, here is everything separate. For starters, follow the prompts on the map leading you to the church area where Pack-a-Punch is. In the PAP area, interact with this big black machine to enable the Easter egg quest. For this first official step of the Easter egg after that, you'll need the THRUSTODYNE M23, aka the JETGUN, which is the wonder weapon in the map. Now, though you can get it out of the box, it is not recommended to waste time or money doing so, as once you've completed the next step, you can get rid of it if you wish. So here's how to build it for free, quickly. How to build the JETGUN. First, make your way to the cemetery next to the church and wait for the groundskeeper zombie to spawn in after spending some time and killing some zombies in the area. And yes, he can spawn on a vermin round. The groundskeeper zombie looks like this, and he will drop a key after killing him that you need to pick up for use in just a second. Now, if you fail to kill him in time, he will teleport away, but then return back again a couple of minutes later in the same area for you to kill and retrieve that key. But once he's dead and you got that key, you can now use it to open the shed located in the groundskeeper's yard area of the map. In this shed, you can retrieve a handbrake off the table. Now, on Washington Avenue, next to the plants, pick up the water valve from the hose. This will be used in the bowling alley where you can melee a panel next to the bowling lanes. Interact with the newfound water gauge to place the valve and then hold interact to start a mini sequence. Now, using decoys or having teammates, smoke grenades, whatever you may want to protect you during this time, you use, but you're just going to be holding down interact on this water gauge. And if you fail to complete this process within a certain amount of time, you will fail the step, but there's no issue because you'll be able to retry again on the next round. No problems, no questions asked. Note that you can progress it a little bit, kill some zombies, progress it some more, and then continue a cycle like that until you're done with the step. There's no need to just interact and hold straight through in one shot until completion. But once done, the water pressure gauge will fall on the floor for you to pick up. Now, the last part for the JETGUN is to be obtained from a secret room. Simply use the Mangler cannon score streak or have a Mangler direct blast the gate to the radio house building in the riverside area of the map. This is just to the right of spawn. Now, the hitbox is very small on this gate, so be accurate with whatever method you choose. In this building, you can interact with the piles of junk on the floor to get small rewards. There's a few piles around the room, so dig through all of them until you get the electrical wires. That's all 3 parts. So now, in order to build the JETGUN, go upstairs in the motor lodge at its crafting station and hold interact. Done. Easy. How to build the LTG device. Now that you have the JETGUN / THRUSTODYNE wonder weapon, you'll have to build the LTG device by obtaining all 3 parts using the JETGUN suck ability. You can get these parts in any order. One part can be found in the PAP area Dark Ether on the railing right up here. Just use the left trigger suck ability to pull it in. Now, another part can be found in a window above the Speed Cola perk on Washington Avenue. You can either lean right over the edge on top of the window from the roof, or just simply jump on the white truck in the middle of the street and suck up the part from there. A third part can be found in the middle of Ali Comics. Go behind the counter, look up, and suck. To build the LTG device, head to the roof of the bank, and in the area named the Alamo at the back, use the crafting station. Again, done. Easy. First canister HVT. For this next step, in the Dark Ether Church, at the machine that you originally interacted with in order to begin the main Easter egg quest, grab the canister. Now, the hitbox for this does seem to be a little bit inconsistent, so if you've done everything to this point, just try to pick up the canister from a different angle. Once you have the canister, take it to the trap on Hill Street, just down the path from the cemetery, and drop it within close proximity to the trap's pulsator pad. Keep in mind, when you have the canister, you'll be running slower, and in order to drop it, just use the button indicated on your screen on the bottom. Now, this canister will be used to collect the soul of an HVT boss in a weakened state while it is trapped by the Dark Ether field trap. To spawn the HVT boss, place down the LTG device on the pad located at the cemetery to start a mini lockdown in which you will have to defend a rift. If too many zombies enter the rift, you fail and will have to wait until next round to try again by interacting with the LTG device on the floor again. If successful, you'll get a red Mangler or Abomination HVT boss to spawn in. Shoot it how you normally would, but just more slowly because the goal is to make it weaker, not to kill it. And you'll know when everything's good to go because the boss will start glowing purple. Anyways, you can now activate the Dark Dark Aether Field Generator trap and train this weakened boss through that pad that you drop the canister next to. The trap will kill it and suck the soul into the canister. Pick up the canister and you can bring it and insert it into the device in the Dark Aether Church where you picked it up. You should also notice a purple glow around your screen when holding the charged canister on your person. STRAUSS counter explained. Second canister HVT. Now, after insertion of your canister, a STRAUSS counter device will be available for pickup as a tactical grenade on the left-hand side of the machine. This next step is where 90% of any confusion on this map comes from, because most people that are not myself rush to get guides out when they really have no idea what they're fully doing. And that's not a shot at anybody, that's just kind of how the YouTube game works, but I go for correctness. First, pick back up your LTG device from the cemetery for later use. Now that you've inserted your previously charged canister, picked up a STRAUSS device, and also re-picked up your LTG device, your goal is to now enable and tune the 3 projectors around the map to the correct colors in order to retrieve your missing third canister for the device in the Dark Aether Church, because you'll notice it's missing a charged canister. The projector locations for this map are here in the groundskeeper's yard, here on the patch of grass in the hilltop stairs, here off the side of the Alamo when you fall onto the Yummy Freeze rooftop. Now, to know which color the projector is on, look at the light on the top and or on the front of it. To know which color you need to change it to, use the STRAUSS device in front of the projectors. Whatever color you see, do the opposite. The goal is balance. However, if the device screen is yellow, you actually do want to keep it yellow though, the projector that is, because we'll consider this the balance point. If the screen is red, turn the projector to green. The combination of high and low creates balance. Same goes for if the screen is green, turn the projector to red, balance. To clarify and be extremely explicit, a yellow STRAUSS device screen means that you must turn the projector at that location to yellow, because yellow is the balance point. A red STRAUSS device screen means the projector light is to be turned to green. A green STRAUSS device screen means the projector light is to be turned to red. Balanced opposites. Many people tell you in their guides to match the color of the screen to the color of the projector, and that is not correct. And what has caused me to grind for over 24 hours to figure out why my game was bugged, when in reality, everyone's guides were just wrong. Anyways, after completion of this step, obtain your canister from the device at East Main Street in the back of spawn. You just have to repeat what you did earlier one more time to initiate the final/boss fight. It's really just an ending sequence, there is no boss here, as you'll see. Now pick up your canister and drop it next to the Aether Field Generator trap pulsator pad, just like you did before, which is literally like 5 feet away from where you are right now, in spawn. Now, in order to spawn the HVT boss for this canister, place down the LTG device on the pad located in the Riverside area, which is just to the right of where you are right now in spawn. Another mini sequence will go down to defend a rift. Same deal as before. If successful, you'll get a Red Mangler or Abomination HVT boss, which you'll just get whichever one you didn't get in the first time you did this. You shoot it how you normally would, but just a little bit more slowly, because again, the goal is to not kill it, just weaken it, and you'll know when you're ready to go once it's glowing purple. Now activate the Dark Aether Field Generator trap and train this weakened boss through that pad that you dropped the canister next to. The trap will kill it and suck the soul into it like before. You're going to now want to pick up that charged canister and place it down into the machine in the Dark Aether Church, and once you're prepared for the final lockdown, which is technically this map's boss fight, interact with the console on the left of the machine and have the whole team approve the process on screen. You're confirming that you want to initiate the final sequence. Now all you have to do is kill everything you see in 3 separate waves, each wave giving you a power-up. I believe the first wave gives you a max armor, the second a max ammo, and at the end you will get a cutscene with an option to quit or continue playing. If you continue, you'll get some awesome in-game rewards, including a free non-permanent Perkaholic, some Pack-a-Punch crystals, maybe even a wonder weapon, and that's it. Really awesome stuff. Subscribe if you're new, like if this helped you out. Take care of your meatballs.